Okay, good afternoon, students.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. So, it's 25 students. Are you with a copy and pen, everyone?
Ma'am.
Hmm? Yes? Okay. So, let us start, okay? The students will keep on coming. So, let us start. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen, students? Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, can anyone just tell me what did we do in the last class up to where we did? Anyone remembered up to where we completed last class? No one remembered. Haven't you written the topic last class? What topics we did? What happened? No one?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
I think to per capita demand.
Per capita demand. Okay, per capita demand factors. I think we have discussed the
Yes,
factors. I
ma'am.
think we have discussed, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
then
ma'am.
okay, from variations today. Okay, okay, I remembered now. Okay, so okay, you write down the topics you write down. Okay, only the topics and the notes you can get it from your ERP. Okay, later you see. So write down this topic: variations in rate of demand. Variations in rate of demand. Okay. This variations in rate of demand, it is a very simple one. So everyone knows also, like what it is told here is that like consumption of water, the consumption of water, it is varying in every season. Okay, it is varying in every season. Like in a year, it is different. In a month of a year, it is different in a every day it is different, in every hour it is different, okay, in every minute it is different. So in these variations in rate of demand, it is said that only, like it is, for you can see yes, seasonal variation. Seasonal variation, everyone knows that during summer season your water, the demand of water, it is more, and during winter season the demand of water, it is less. Similarly for daily variation also, suppose in a day, okay, in a day there should be, there are 30 days, okay, 30 or 31 days in a month. So there must be any one day in which you have consumed more water, okay, you have used more water. So that is your daily variation. And like hourly variation also, it is like in every hours or in a day you are consuming water in a different, in a varied way, okay. So in suppose in morning 7 to 8 it is different, then 8 to 9 it is different, then 10 to 11 it is different, okay. So in every hours of the day the consumption of water, it is different, okay. The demand of water for people, it is different. So in this topic it is said this much only, okay, it is explained this much only. So and you can so there are, different formulas, okay, there are different formulas to find out the daily variations, hourly variations, okay. So there are some formulas, you write down this formula. Number one, you write down maximum daily demand. Maximum daily demand you write down. Maximum daily demand means what? Suppose in a day, okay, in 30, you have 30 days, you have 31 days, okay, in a month. So there should be, okay, there will be any one day when you will consume the water at the highest, okay, the consumption of water, it will be the highest. So that means the maximum daily demand, okay. So you write down the formula, it is 1.8 into average daily demand. 1.8 into average daily demand. So average daily demand, it is taken here to be small q, okay, denoted by small q. Then again, this small q, the average daily demand, its formula is population, okay, population multiplied by per capita average consumption. Write down. Q is your population multiplied by per capita average consumption. Per capita average consumption means what? Suppose in a near, it is given as a person is consuming 250 LPCD, okay, or in a locality 250 LPCD of water is consumed. So that 250 is your, that means that 250 it is your per capita average consumption, okay. Per person it is consuming 250 LPCD. So when you will do numerical, it will be clear to you, okay. So number 2 formula you write down, maximum hourly demand. Maximum hourly demand. Its formula you can directly write down. You can write the formula directly, this one. MHD, in a short form you can tell maximum hourly demand as MHD. It is your 2.7 into Q. 2.7 into Q. Q is your average daily demand. Same like your this one, okay. Q is your average daily demand, and where Q is your population into per capita average consumption. That will be same. No need to write down again, okay. Just write down this formula. MHD is equal to 2.7 into Q. Are you writing? Yes, okay. Then number 3 you write down coincident draft or coincident demand. Demand or draft, same thing, okay. Coincident demand. Then you write down this, maximum of MDD plus fire demand and MHD. Maximum of MDD, that means maximum daily demand plus fire demand and maximum hourly demand. That means suppose in a numerical it is asked to you to find out the coincident draft, okay, to find out the coincident draft or to find out the water consumption, final water consumption of the distribution system. So you need to find out the maximum daily demand, okay. You have to find out the MDD. Your formula is already given. Then you need to find out MHD, okay. Again, your formula is given. Then you need to find out the coincident draft. That the formula is what? Maximum of MDD plus fire demand. Okay, for fire demand, we already have discussed some formulas. Okay, last class we have discussed some formulas for fire demand. So using those formula, we will find out the fire demand. Then we will add the value of fire demand to the MDD. Whatever value of MDD you will find, you will both add it. Okay. Then you will see after adding your maximum daily demand and fire demand. Okay. whatever value you will get, you will see if it is greater or it is smaller than your MHD. Okay, means you have to find out the maximum of first MDD plus fire demand and MHD. Whichever value you will get greater, that will be your ultimate answer. Did you understand, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, clear. Okay, let us first, it will be more clear to you. Let us do one numerical. Okay, let us do one numerical, then it will be more clear to you. Okay, you write down this question. Okay, if you want to write or you want to take screenshot, it depends upon you. Later you write down. Okay, because this numerical you won't be finding in ERP. Okay, I have given it specially here in the class. So you write down this numerical, or you can take screenshot also, depends upon you. Write down. A water supply scheme has to be designed for a city having a population of 1 lakh. Estimate the important kinds of drops which may be required to be recorded for an average water consumption of 250 LPCD. Write down. Finish writing?
No, ma'am.
Okay, write down that. Okay, I hope it is finished. Okay, now. So you see,
Yes, ma'am.
in this question, it is given your population. So a water, so you have to design a water supply scheme. Okay, so in for a city, and that city it is having a population of 1 lakh. Okay, and it is also given that in that city the average water consumption it is taken to be 250 LPCD, liters per capita per day. Okay, so first we will find out the first draft, that is your Q. Just now we studied the average daily demand, that is your small q. What was the formula? The formula was per capita average consumption into your population. Okay, just now we studied. So your average consumption, it is given your 250. Okay, and your population, it is given as your 1 lakh. Okay, so the unit is in liters per day, since it is your 250 LPCD, so liters per capita per day, so it is your liters per day. Okay, so now we can write it as 225 into, here are 6 zeros, this 3 4 5, this is 6 zeros, so we can write into 10 to the power 6. Okay, into 10 to the power 6 liters per day. Okay, now 10 to the power 6 means what? It's million. Yes. So we can
Yes.
simply write it here, 25 million liters per day. So this is another term. Million liters per day. In short, you can write MLD. Am I clear?
Yes,
Up to
ma'am.
here, it is clear. Okay, so we got the average daily demand, a small q, is 25 mld. Mld means what? Million liters per day. Okay, so now first draft we got. Now we will find what? MDD, maximum daily demand or maximum daily draft. We will find MDD. The formula was 1.8 into small q. Okay, so 1.8 into small q means what? 1.8 into q we got just now 25. Okay, so 1.8 multiplied by 25, we got 45 mld, since the unit was in mld. So here also the unit will be in mld. So answer we got 45 mld. Okay, so after finding the maximum daily draft, what was the next formula? It was maximum hourly draft or maximum hourly demand, MHD. The formula was 2.17 to Q. Similarly, for Q value we have, it's 25. So 2.7 multiplied by 25, you will get it to be 67.5 mld. Okay, 67.5 mld. So we got your MDD and also we got your MHD. Am I clear up to here, or any confusion is here?
No, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So we got MHD. Now we want what? Since we need to find, at last we need to find a coincident draft. So we know that we will be needing fire demand. Okay. So now we will find your fire flow or fire demand, you can write. Okay. Number 4, you need to find out the fire demand. So we don't know what formula, because we already have 4 formulas of fire demand. We studied last class. Yes. So we have 4 formulas, but we don't know which formula to use. Okay, so what we will do, we will see in the question. We will see in the question that here your population is given to be 1 lakh and nothing else is mentioned here. So like Quichling's formula we will use, or National Board of Fire formula you will use, or Buston's formula you will use. Nothing is given here. Only the population and your average per capita consumption it is given. So seeing the population, it should come to your mind that yes, one formula we studied under National Board of Writers formula. Okay, number 2 formula it was there, where it was written there that if the population is less than or equal to 2 lakhs, okay, then there is one formula. Did you remember that formula? This is the
Yes.
formula. If you can see your notes, you will find the number 2 formula. If the population is less than or equal to 2 lakhs, you will be using this formula. So we have written this formula here. Okay, but in the question, if it is mentioned to you that you have to use, you find the fire demand using Quichling's formula, or you find the rate of fire demand by using Buston's formula, then you cannot use this formula. Okay, whatever is mentioned there, you have to do using that formula itself. Okay, but since in this question no for means it is not, nothing is mentioned, so we are as you're consuming the, sorry, we are assuming the for population. Okay, seeing the population, we got to know that we have to use this formula. Okay, now as I already taught you last class that we need to find the P is already 1 lakh. So since P is in thousands, so we need to divide it by 1000. Okay, so that will be your 100. P will be your 100. So we have put your P here, okay, as 100, and we have found it to be 41733 liters per minute, since the unit was in liters in per minute, and that is written in your formula that the Q should be in your liters per minute. Okay, so we got it to be 41733. Okay, now the other demands, now just now we found out MDD and MHD. We have seen that the formula, the unit was in MLD. So here also we have to take MLD. it cannot be in liters per minute. Okay, we need to convert it since we need same unit. Okay, so liters per minute we will convert to million liters per day. So we have multiplied it by 60 into 24. Okay, so that it is converted to what? Liters per day. Okay, since it is in minutes, so we have converted to day. So it is your 60 into 24 and divided by million. It should be million, so it is divided by 10 to the power 6. Okay, this is the conversion. So after converting, we got it to be 61 mld. Okay, Q we got 61 mld. So fire demand you have got. Okay, now we need to find out finally the coincident draft. Coincident draft we have already learned that it is the maximum of MDD plus fire demand and MHD. So first we will add our MDD and fire demand. Okay, we will both add it. You add it and see how much you got. MDD you got 45. Okay, and what is the fire demand you got? 61.
61.
Okay, both you add it, I think you will get 106. Okay, and MHD you already calculated, it is 67.5 mld. Okay, so which one is greater? Greater is your 106. Okay, so finally you got your answer that you have to design your distribution system, okay, for 106 million liters per day of water. Okay, so you can write down the answer, what this line here. Therefore, it shows that the distribution system has to be designed for 106 mld instead of 67.5 mld. This is your answer. It is simple. Okay, I hope everyone has understood, or if any doubt is here, you can ask. Are you finished writing? Yes, everyone, yes. Okay, I hope you are finished writing. Okay. Okay, now so up to here you have found out the draft. Okay, all kinds of draft that is mentioned in the question. This part of the question you have finished. Estimate the important kinds of drafts. Okay, so you have finished up to here. What is the next part? Okay, that is in red line. You see, also record the required capacities of the major components of the proposed water work system. That means in the water supply scheme, there are different components. Okay, like from the source, it is taken through a pipe. Okay, that is your intake structure. That is called the intake structure. So from the intake structure, it is taken to your again to a from a pipe to a water treatment plant. Then from the water treatment plant, again it is taken to a a distribution system. From the distribution system to your homes. Okay, so these are all components. Okay, so it is told here to find out the capacities of each component. Okay, so we have some formulas. Okay, again we have some formulas. So for that we need to study this one. Okay, this one you need to understand first this one, then we can complete that numerical. See, first you see this pictures. You will find it in your ERP. Okay, no need to draw now. See, in this picture, this A and B, you can see the source of water is a reservoir. Okay, it is a reservoir. Then the water is taken to through a pipe. okay, or a conduit, you can say, a pipe or conduit to a service reservoir. This is a service reservoir, and then it is again from with the help of a conduit or pipe, it is taken to a distribution system. Okay, so
Ma'am, what is a reservoir?
reservoir, it is, you have seen dam. I will show you one thing. Just wait. Then you will better understand. Just wait. Just wait. Uh, it would be better if I could show you the picture of a reservoir. Are you able to see my screen now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me search. You know, it a reservoir, you know, it is a, you know, it is a lake or, you know, large type of water where it is stored, okay? And you can use that water for your, you know, supply, source of water supply. That is your reservoir, okay? Let me show, if it will be clear to you if I show you the image. See, can you see the pictures? Can you
Yes.
see? You can see the pictures, right? So this is a reservoir. You see all this. See this picture. Can you see this part? It is your
Yes,
reservoir.
ma'am.
It is your dam. Okay, it is your dam, and this part it is your reservoir. It is at the upward. Okay, upward part. Okay, it is a type of a lake, or it is a, you can say it is a type of a lake also. Okay, so it is here. It is your, this is your dam, and this is your water. It is storage of water. Okay, and this is your reservoir. It is clear now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, another picture. Let me see. Just wait.
Ma'am, this is man-made or natural?
Yeah, ma'am. No, the
This is
dam is a
man-made.
man-made. Dam is a man-made.
Hmm.
Okay, in this you
Hmm.
can see. Here you can see clearly. It is more clear now. This is your dam. This
Hmm.
part too you have seen in your place also. No, dam you have seen. This is your upper part. No? This portion is known as your reservoir, or you can say, or is a source of supply. The water is taken from here. Okay, it is a source of supply. The water is stored there. So this is your reservoir. So here we are, what we are studying. Just wait. Okay. So this is your reservoir. Okay. In these two A and B, this is your reservoir. So the water is taken from a reservoir. That means there is no need of pumps. Okay. Since it is at a higher level, it is at a higher elevation. So there is no need of pumps here. The water will automatically flow to your service reservoir or distribution system or treatment plant. It will automatically flow by what? Action of gravity. Okay, so these two pictures are said that there is no need of pumps here. But in your next picture you see, if a small city is to be you have to design a water supply scheme for a small city. So they are taking a water from a well. Okay, this is a well, and you know, in well the water, it is underground. Okay, so you need to pump out. Okay, you need to pump out the water. So a pump is fitted here. Okay, so a pump is fitted here, and the water, it is pumped out, and then it is supplied to your distribution system. Okay, so in the next picture also, here also, it is a river. Okay, in a river, it is also means a low pump is low lift pumps are installed, and there then again it is supplied to your distribution system. So this is a these are layouts. Okay, what can be the layouts? This is just a layout of your water supply scheme. So all these are components. This distribution system, this service reservoir, these pumps, these conduits, okay, all these are your components of a water supply scheme. Now you just see here, we need to there we need to find out the capacity, okay. So you know there are some capacities already mentioned, okay, what should be the capacity of a pump, or what should be a capacity of a distribution system, okay. So let us see this one. You write this one: source of water supply. Source of water supply, you write down. And then you write down this red line, you write down. I will explain you while doing the numerical, okay. Just first you write down only this line, you write down. Later you can see in your ERP and notes, and you can write down all these things, okay. No, now you just write down this line. It may be designed for MDD or sometimes for average daily consumption. Next you write down for pipe mains, you write down. Give the heading as pipe mains. Pipe mains. Then you write down this red one. It may be designed for MDD. It may be designed for MDD. Then number 3 you write down. Pumps, you write down pumps. Then you write down this line. It may be designed for twice the average daily demand. Pumps, it may be designed for twice the average daily demand. Then number 4 you write down this one: filters and other units. Filters and other units, you write down. It may be designed for twice the average daily demand. Same line you write down. Written. And number 5, last number 5 you write down: distribution system. This one, maximum of say the line you already got, no, maximum of MDD plus fire demand and MHD. Written, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now we will proceed to our numerical now, okay. Okay, so here in this question it is told to find out the capacities of the major components, okay. Then we have already found out the drafts or demands, we have already found. Now you can give the heading as capacities of various components. Capacities of various components you can give. Okay, so number one we will design the capacity for intake structure. Okay, intake structure or source of water supply, it is the first part of your component. So intake structure, the intake structure may be designed for MDD. Just now what we wrote, just now we have wrote something here. Here what we have wrote.
Yes.
Yes, can you find out?
Yeah.
Yes, it is written there, right? Wait, let me also see.
Yes.
Yes, source of supply, it may be designed for MDD. That means whatever value you got for this MDD, whatever value you got here, so that will be only your capacity for your intake structure. Okay, so you can write down the line that the intake structure may be designed for MDD. That is your
Ma'am, explain again now.
okay. So first we will design for your intake structure. Okay, intake structure or source of supply, it is your first part of your water supply component system. Okay, water supply scheme. So as we already written, we have just now studied here that for your source of supply, it is written that it may be designed for maximum daily demand. Okay, so what does this line means? That here whatever value of in this question, in this numerical, whatever value you got for your MDD, that is your 45 mld, that will only be your capacity for your intake structure. Okay, so your answer will be your 45 mld. Did you understand now? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear, right? So next let us
Yes.
see. The next is your the pipe mains. Okay, the pipe mains also, what was written there? Can you just read it out for me? The pipe mains.
It may be designed for MDT.
Yes, MDD. Same thing again. So you can write down the line here. Say the pipe mains may be designed for MDD. That is your again answer will be your 45 mld. Okay, now number 3, the filters. Read it out for the filters.
It may be designed for twice the average daily demand.
Yes, twice the average daily demand. Average daily demand, what we got in this question, in this numerical 25. Yes, we already found out at the
Yes, ma'am.
beginning. It was 25 mld. So it will be your, since it is said that it will be twice the average daily demand, so it will be 2 into 25. That is your 50 mld. Okay, it's easy, right? So again for the lift pumps, it is also in the lift pumps, it is also mentioned there is that it will be twice your average daily demand. So for the lift pumps also it will be same, 2 multiplied by 25, that is your 50 mld. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then last, it is the last one, that is your for the distribution system. Distribution system, we have, or no, to find out the capacity of a distribution system, it is similar to your coincident draft. Okay, coincident draft we already studied, right? It is the maximum of MDD plus fire demand and MHD. We already found out. Okay, the answer was 106 MLD. Okay, so these 5 are your final answer for your capacities. Okay, the meeting will end in 5 minutes. So if it ends, then you kindly rejoin. Okay, again you rejoin. I will take the attendance then. Okay. Okay, so did you understand the numerical?
Yes, ma'am.
It is clear. I hope everyone is clear. If any doubt is there, you can ask now. Please write down, okay, because this one is not there in your ERP, that's why I'm telling. Or if you have any doubt also, later you will, by evening you will find this video, okay, the video of this class in your ERP. I will upload it by evening, okay. You can then see if you have any problem, you can see there. Okay, so we are clear with the demand numerical, okay. We have found out the capacities, so this is all about your demand, okay. So next class we will learn about your population forecasting method, okay. Population forecasting method we will learn in your next class. So okay, let me take the attendance now, but it will end, I guess the meeting will end, but if it ends, please rejoin, okay. Otherwise your attendance will be missed. Achha, do one thing, you leave this meeting, then you again rejoin, otherwise at the middle only it will end, okay. Everyone leave this meeting, again join.